In this quick tip video, I'm going to show you a little trick that you can use in order to get a tighter low end. The low end is usually one of the most difficult things to get right in a track. There will always be a certain amount of overlapping frequencies in any track. And for the most part, you'll be able to get away with that. When this occurs in the low end, however, you'll quickly end up with big problems. There are many tools available to deal with this. EQ and sidechain will get you a long way, but sometimes that's not quite enough. Many people tend to forget about the kick itself. You might have sidechained your bass and used EQ correctly, and there's still just not enough room for everything. The reason for this is often the kick itself. Many kicks have a tail that is so long despite using sidechain for the other elements, there is no way to completely avoid the overlap. Let me show you what I mean. Here you can clearly see the space between the kicks is almost non-existent. This was an extreme example, but even shorter kicks will have a tail that keeps on going for some time after the main body of the kick has subsided. This will just serve to muddy up the mix, so we can shave that off in order to make more room without sacrificing much of the impact of the kick. In order to do this, we need to load the kick into the channel rack. If you drag it into the playlist, the envelope settings won't be available. Route it to a mixer insert. Now click on the kick to bring up the sampler. Click here to bring up the envelope settings. You can now shorten the tail of the kick like this. It's a good idea to do this while the bass is playing. That way you can clearly hear when the mix suddenly opens up. That will be the sweet spot. If you have the transient processor or a third-party transient designer, you can also use that in much the same way to increase the attack of the kick and shorten the tail. This will help tighten up the low end. I hope you liked this video. If this is your first time here, you might want to check out some of my tutorials for FL Studio. Check out the links in the description below. And as always, feel free to like, comment, and share this video with anyone you think might benefit from it. If you would like to support my work, you can head over to my Patreon page. You can find the link in the description below. And as always, if you have any questions, just leave me a comment.